viral video and it is getting bad. MrBeast has just been
For people who don't know hi YouTube, this is the first if you see or maybe the second video. I did research stuff a little bit and it turns out I find nothing, so I'm gonna watch it again.
exposed in a viral video and it is getting bad.
So I did watch the version, the video version for like
just been
way
exposed
level.
in a viral
I did watch this version with 1 minute video. I hope it's correct. If it's not correct, you can comment down below so that I could watch the 53 minutes full version. Oh my god, 53 minutes. Come on, man.
Video and it is getting bad. So last time we talked about the Chris Tyson situation where MrBeast's childhood friend Chris was exposed for talking to minors in very weird ways and being a PDF file.
Harder, daddy, please.
Jimmy also has plenty of skeletons in his closet. A recent video by Dogpack404 has gone viral titled, "I worked for MrBeast and he's a fraud." With some serious
is he actually break down that 53 minute? I hope so.
Made towards MrBeast. Some of them include faking his videos, promoting gambling to children, conducting illegal
I mean, promoting gambling. I didn't come across that, but I see a really bunch of people. I'm gonna investigate on my own time. If I actually see a gambling, wow, I'm gonna tweet it on Twitter. I'm not tweeting some bullshit. I just gonna did like, oh, I did see the gambling MrBeast stuff.
Rigging games and videos which involve millions of dollars in prize money, which is also a crime, not giving out the prizes that he promises, false advertising, exploitation, and a whole lot of stuff, right? And the thing is, this video did not even show up in the YouTube search bar for several days, despite having 200k views, which is seriously suspicious and very much looks like a shadow ban. So let's get into this video, break this down, starting with the allegation that MrBeast is faking videos.
Also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
You did it! Yeah! What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Okay, so that was a really quick montage of stuff that MrBeast is faked, and I think it's pretty obvious to most adults watching that MrBeast is faking his videos, and he clearly lies about it. Because every video has those incredibly high stakes all up into the end. And obviously, MrBeast spends millions of dollars on his videos. So he's not going to pick somebody who like quits in 2 minutes, or he's not going to make the challenge end in 2 minutes. He's purposely going to manipulate the events, manipulate the contestants so that they're not going to quit halfway. And it's going to be neck and neck all the way up till the end for that retention. Now, the most damning allegation here has to be this guy called Mac, right? So Mac was made out to be this random person that is trying so hard to win these challenges, and everyone is emotional.
Did people actually think Mac is a random person? Like, did people think that guy is actually random? I'm just being serious right now. The energy, the fucking face is similar to them. I don't know if they related or not. The speak, the sounding, like, are they really think it's a random person? Really?
Invested in his success. Well, it turns out in reality, he's just a MrBeast employee living in a mansion, and he purposely stalls out the videos to make it intense.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into a $1 million mansion. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna
For
spend the
fuck's sake.
$800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really going to change your life.
Max, this is a nice car. Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few minutes ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of family stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like, you know, playing catch with my dad, you know.
For a year? How do you make money?
Okay, so this is pretty much confirmed that Mac is an employee, meaning if he wins or loses a challenge is pre-planned out by MrBeast.
Yeah.
And MrBeast is artificially introducing these stakes in the video, and you might be
That's the reason why I hate being the contestant, right? Like the contestant have the right to come back to challenging. Ludwig did actually say stuff like that, and he's actually stated like, "Good, should do I have the ability to come back or stuff like that?" But the comment is the one who demanding the combat is bullshit, bro. It's actually bullshit.
saying, oh well, he's doing it for entertainment, to entertain the viewer. Who actually cares? Well, then you shouldn't be saying that your videos aren't fake because you're lying to your
Yeah,
audience.
just like
And
Eric.
this leads to several other ethical issues because when you introduce contestants that you aren't paying, right?
I mean, I did watch a 1 minute version, but this is actually good.
And you get together sort of random people or YouTubers who are not part of your bullshit pre-decided scheme, then they are actually getting tricked because they're going into these challenges thinking they can actually win $1 million, but they can't.
They
because
cannot.
you're controlling everything behind the scenes, and the odds are not fair and are heavily stacked in the favor of
It's
one
not-
of your friends or one
It's not even the odd. There's no odd about it.
of your employees and shit like that. And yeah, that's obviously messed up. Now, Dogpack goes on to show MrBeast even fakes his own challenges.
The
like,
problem about being stuff like challenges, okay? We watch it, the viewer watching it is like, oh, super challenging. But at the end of the day, you can just scrub the vibrating machine and put it on the belly of the contestant, and if the inside the box that it's safe, he just tap the button and the vibrator just vibrating a little bit, and we know that the contestant know that it's actually safe, right? That actually could be a potential hack. That's the reason why I hate it. I love the idea, but the script behind it is big, too big to be ignored.
being stranded at sea.
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked,
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally
Yeah.
think I'm gonna kill.
Okay, so this is pretty good evidence that he's found, and honestly, I'm okay with the CGI and stuff. I understand you need that for visuals, but making people say things that they didn't say, that is just completely fake. And you know, editing timers and stuff, I mean, you can do that or whatever if it's a TV show and stuff, but don't say it's real then. And faking your own challenges is obviously just pathetic because, you know, when MrBeast would supposedly spend 24 hours or 7
The moment he fake stuff like that, I'm gonna say it. That moment will be the moment, will be the day, or maybe will be the time that everyone will question everything about you, bro. And when I say everything, I mean everything. From being buried alive, in the prison shell, in the, like, everything.
72 hours buried underground or whatever, I had
See?
a little hope in my heart that, okay, at least those are real, right? And MrBeast was so
No.
insistent that they were all real, but I remember in the back of my head, I was like, oh, MrBeast is such a busy person, such a CEO, hyper
See?
optimizing everything, and he's gonna spend 3 days buried underground or some stupid shit. So obviously I was right there, and these challenges aren't real. He's probably just, you know, filming that part,
Fuck.
instantly getting out, chilling outside or whatever. But I'm surprised that everybody has gone on with it. Like all these friends and all these employees, not one person had a peep out of them. Maybe he's making them sign NDAs or whatever, but I'm
Yeah,
surprised
they
it
did.
actually took this long. And I
If
knew
people actually insist that it's not, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Come on.
would be exposed by somebody close to him, like a former employee. But yeah, man, this is the downfall
Silent,
of MrBeast
bro.
starting right now.
I mean,
Silent.
it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges
Wow.
are actually never random. They're almost always local to MrBeast and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Wow.
And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former MrBeast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were MrBeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money.
All right, so essentially everything is fabricated. See, the problem here is that this stuff is borderline illegal. Because, you know, what if I'm one of the contestants that actually wasn't bought and paid for, right? I imagine at least one out of these 100 person is like an actual real person here, right? And not just friends and family. So what if I'm here spending 3 days and nights here trying to win some money, and I'm taking a break from work or whatever, and then I get a
Yeah, it's actually like a scam. So realistically, it could potentially be trouble.
eliminated, and I'm like, oh damn, I didn't win. But then I realized after watching this video that the other 90% of the contestants are just your friends, your girlfriend, your whatever the heck, and they were going to win anyways. And you're scamming the legit people who came there to win some money. That is some really scummy behavior. And
Even if the people who win doesn't have necessarily have to be with Jimmy, or maybe associated with him, the contestant who lose still feel the same way. That's a problem. The moment you lie to someone, it's over, bro.
I gotta take the L here, guys. You guys
Wow.
remember Rosanna Pansino?
Nope.
She was this YouTuber who has been calling out MrBeast on Twitter for faking his hide and seek challenge. And she essentially said that she was supposed to place maybe like second place in the hide and seek or something like that. And, you know, everyone was like, oh, you're being petty. Who cares? Who actually cares, right? And I even criticized her before. But after looking into it a little bit more, she was right. If she thought she could actually, you know, win some money there, or thought it was legit and MrBeast was rigging the results or whatever, somebody actually broke the rules of the challenge and stuff, and they weren't called out, but she was actually eliminated. And I've defended him a lot of times against people who would criticize his charity and stuff, but there is just
Wow.
overwhelming evidence now that shows
Oh
Jimmy is
my
shady as
God.
F. So I'm gonna apologize. I'm sorry, Rosanna. But anyways, moving on to MrBeast's
He did
real-time
apologize.
video, which I knew would, like, that was the instant one where
Be honest. Do you think it's actually fake or real when it came out? When it came out, let me tell you my feeling. Even if he said it's fake right now, I don't care. Let me tell my feeling. First of all, 10 minutes. I didn't watch the timer. I thought it would be a 10-minute video, but it has like 15 minutes until he stated in the video that it's 10 minutes. Then I see the timer, and I think, oh, it's actually a good thing he did that. It's so neat. But after I watched it for like half or maybe 7 minutes, I started to realize that some of the word doesn't add up, right? Some of the word doesn't add up, especially the intense moment where they could manipulate the word where you doesn't care that much. So I started to add up, but I don't have evidence. I just have a feeling that it's not right. But now that I watched this video, I can confirm that fucking feeling.
I was texting people like this
Just like that, I'm not 100% sure at the time, but now that he is the explanation, okay.
is fake. Like, there's no way.
This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the
Well, at least I did have a feeling, right?
video as it does in real life. Now immediately the intro is sped up, and the timer is clearly added in post, and he clearly touches the laser here, but whatever, let's assume that it's all real time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when
Yep.
he's not even touching the valve.
Yeah.
The piston also goes back to the first valve, unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could assume
Wow. He actually pointed out evidence. I have a feeling, but I don't know why, I don't know when. But he actually pointed out.
that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they could sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
On any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one
Well,
guy
they
to
did.
tell him to leave.
They came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard.
Okay, so pretty much every video that ends at 0.001 seconds before finishing, and it's like super close, obviously
The problem about I hate it is that he did have it with Zach. And you know Zach, the allegation, the stupid shit he did. I'm not gonna fucking defend him. I know what he did. People know what he did. It's disgusting. And he has friend with that piece of shit. Like, come on, man. And you wanna silent me, do it. I'm just a fucking and to you. The fuck you want me to do? I just delete my social media and I did another one. Like, fuck you, bro.
it's fake, and MrBeast has fabricated that for you, making the video more interesting. Because in reality, it would probably end like 5 minutes before and randomly, and that would just be lame with no tension. Pretty sure this is not following the law, so MrBeast needs Saul Goodman ASAP, because if any of these people decide to, you know, sue MrBeast, they are going to win. They are going to win. You can prove a lot of this stuff with the evidence this guy's used in this video. So anyways, moving on to the one bad part of this guy's video. This should probably have been left out. He basically says the banner on MrBeast's channel, the subscribe for a cookie, is manipulative, which it's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, MrBeast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement, and you aren't born understanding sarcasm.
Okay, just gonna be fair here, that is a bit of a weak point, but it doesn't invalidate all the other points in this video like some people were saying. This guy has made a shit ton of good points in this video, right?
Yeah.
I get the context he's going for, because there is a lot of subtle manipulation of children going on here, especially with subscribe and you win $10,000, and it's actually just buying a lottery ticket essentially for 7-year-olds. PewDiePie has also called this out before. Keep in mind he's reacting to a Darman video, but it applies to the MrBeast one as well, which is why it's edited like that.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying. 10 years of YouTube, people are still like buying subs for this shit.
So over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to your channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones.
Are people actually fucking believe this stuff? I thought it was sarcasm. I thought MrBeast means sarcasm. He actually did? Actually mean it? How the fuck can you trace subscriber? Can you even trace subscriber?
to subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
Okay, so PewDiePie is completely right there in saying that it's mostly a scam. The problem with these sort of giveaways is that it's extremely shady, and it's never sort of confirmed that who's actually getting all the stuff, and it's never properly announced.
None.
First off, MrBeast is never losing money, all right? He's like making an insane profit every single time when he does one of these, like buy my merch for a chance to win X amount of money. Like, the merch sales will always make more money. It's kind of like gambling at the casino. The house never loses, right? It is always rigged so that you will be the one who's losing money.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this.
46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is going to win.
In 5 minutes, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000? We do. Yeah. So, all right. So the newest order in 30 seconds, we are going to put $1,000 in your package. We're going to break neutral.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream. In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as
so that's actually the lottery that he's talking about. Okay, I'm not gonna research it. I'm not gonna talk bullshit about it. Oh my God, that's actually surprisingly bigger than I thought.
Generosity.
Honestly, really good points here. I'm really shocked that actually took this long for someone to call MrBeast out on these things. Instead of calling him out for charity, which is completely idiotic, this is the sort of stuff we need to be talking about, because this is somehow getting past the legality, right? Because this is on YouTube, and all of the stuff he's doing is pretty much illegal if he was doing it on TV or traditional media. Even on YouTube, it's a weird gray line, okay? So I don't know if any lawyers watching, you want to go ahead and investigate this? When you promise the audience that, oh, next person that buys it in 5 minutes wins $10,000.
If you want, if you want to donate some shit, I don't fucking want to say it. You go to Linux City and help his brother on cancer. That's about it. I don't know if he's actually legit or not, but he did shave his head bald for the sign of showing. I don't have any confirmation because I'm not gonna research stuff, but I did see his video put out about being maybe Jack, I forgot his name. Linux brother Linux little brother. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I know. Maybe he's fake, maybe he's not, but he actually fucking shaved his head, and also he seems so freaking remorse.
And then you nonchalantly say, whoops, you know, changing that. Actually, the next person in the next 2 minutes. Like, you're just changing the rules every single time. What about the person who specifically bought after 5 minutes after you said, just to try and win some money or whatever? They obviously got scammed, right? Now, it's very loosey-goosey, as you can say, but this is why it's in that legal gray zone, right? Anyways, this next part doesn't have as good evidence as the rest of the video because it's just Reddit, but it's a bunch of people essentially saying that they got scammed by MrBeast. They either didn't get their prizes or they were tricked into spending money or something like that.
They only signed large t-shirts, so when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying things like, buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win, and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it.
Wow.
This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like, buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family. And obviously people can lie on the internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things.
Okay, so I know some people might say that, well, if you're stupid enough to spend money on this, you deserve to lose it. But, you know, think about
You need to think, bro. If you say stuff like that, you need to think from that kind of person perspective, right? If you buy Logan Paul's scheme, yeah, you would deserve to lose because his history is not clean. He doesn't intend it to be clean, from what I know. Okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I know, he doesn't intend it to be clean at all. Right? If you want to buy stuff like that from him, you deserve to be scammed. But Mr. Beast, are you serious? He has history built around being kindness, being good. So stuff like that is actually irresponsible to say.
it, right? It's probably some kids who are just begging their parents to buy this merch, right, for a chance to win their money. And then the parents are not really looking into it that much. Oh, my kid wants to buy some Mr. Beast merch and, you know, can possibly win some money. Just go do it, right? And then they get disappointed when they didn't get what they expected. And that one guy mad about it for, what, 883 days?
Wow.
Absolute legend. That guy is gonna haunt your grave, Jimmy. Now, this next part, somebody actually forges Mr. Beast's signature on stream. And that was like one of the reasons people were buying the merch, to get a signed Mr. Beast jacket or shirt or whatever. And that's just fraud, isn't it? I don't know.
So here's a clip of Tyler forging, or not, maybe not forging, using Mr. Beast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is Mr. Beast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? You know, you don't accidentally have someone else's signature as
wow.
Hey! MB, Mr. Beast. So this is Mr. Beast's signature.
No way, this one was signed by Mr. Beast.
Wow. Oh no.
That means it's signed by Mr. Beast. That's obviously his. Mr.
Oh
Beast,
no.
Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together.
Wow.
Also, Mr. Beast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie.
Don't worry, guys. Mr. Beast is just too busy faking videos and defending Chris Tyson to actually sign his own hoodies.
Oh, that's shitty. That's so shitty.
This is so flippin' scummy. Now every signed Mr. Beast item
my
is
God,
worthless because it could just be somebody else forging your shit. So this is a really, really bad look, right?
I'm just breaking down right now.
Right?
Come
I
on.
remember Mr. Beast saying that this was a healthy chocolate bar.
No,
with
but it's not
only
healthy.
4 ingredients, right? And then this doofus changed it into the same diabetes-causing bullshit that every other chocolate brand seemingly does and loaded it with sugar. This absolutely sucks.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
Now in 2024, Mr. Beast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's.
What?
More sugar and more calories per bar.
Oh,
and this initial
what
ad
the
for
fuck?
Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions of views a month. Like, Mr. Beast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
People are just...
Being serious, let's be serious. The first one he did, Feastable, is to get critic to say it's actually good. But other than that, he just public out, right? He's just doing the sugar, massive sugar thing, and just public out. And when people say, oh, it's not actually good, he just or maybe some fan just gonna say, and maybe you're not tasting it, maybe you're not quite liking it like the other people. That's it. That's the whole cover up. I mean, people actually did stuff like that, and it actually worked. That's the reason why he did that strategy.
Walking to the chocolate aisle, and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables, like people who never would have bought chocolate in Walmart are walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastables.
You're creating a new market.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm bringing new customers to the aisle.
I'm bringing non-obese people to the chocolate aisle. What a hero, Mr. Beast. Also, 30 grams of sugar per bar. Dude, that's almost as much as a Coca-Cola can. What the freak? Do not buy.
You know what? How many days did I drink one Coca-Cola can? Do you know how many days? 10 to maybe 30 days. I drink one Coca-Cola can. Okay. And it's not one day did I drink it and it's done. Okay. For a few days, I open it and I keep drinking it. I can't drink it enough to the point that I drank it for an entire can. And wow, one MrBeast chocolate bar is like equivalent to that, almost equivalent to that. Okay, bro, I'm not gonna eat it anymore. Fuck this feastable bullshit.
This absolute dog shit that he's calling a health food. FYI, I really hate sugar. Sugar nearly ruined my life, all right? Part of the reason I nearly died a couple of years ago
Wow.
from health issues was sugar. So when someone like MrBeast claims to release something healthy, tricking everyone into buying it, and then changing it back into something extremely unhealthy, even more unhealthy than the brand he's constantly shitting on, Hershey's, that is some sinister shit, okay? So I don't know, bro. F you, Jimmy. I'm done defending this guy, all right? I'm actually mad. I've made like 50 videos defending this guy. All right, next time you get called out for your shit, you're on your own, all right? In fact, I'm going to be calling you out. By the way, guys, there's
Ludwig did showed out did bring out his idea of being rigged in MrBeast video, like 100 YouTubers, stuff like that, right? So he posted before these kinds of video came out. So actually he did a good thing, bro.
actually some leaks where allegedly MrBeast was part of the Discord where Chris Tyson was sharing his prawn with minors.
Oh
all right? So,
my
yeah, that's
god.
very
I thought MrBeast didn't know that. Legitimately. Bro, I thought he didn't know that. But he's in here? He's in there? Wow. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. I can't defend him anymore. Just like Pegasus. We can't defend them. We can't defend him anymore, bro. Okay, I'm give up.
interesting, Jimmy, so we'll be discussing that next video. Anyways, Dogpack has left us with this very last ominous sneak.
Spending $1 million in 24 hours. When I watched that video from way back 4 years ago, bro. Wow. When I watched that video way back, you know how happy I am? Huh? Please don't say it's fake. At least say it's like, oh, he didn't spend all of 1 million. Please say stuff like that. Don't say it's fake. I'm begging you. I'm gonna break down.
Peak.
Now be like shocked. Like have your hands over your face, like you're emotional as you can be. So like have your hand reaching for it, and then like be like shocked, like you're, yeah. Now act a little surprised. Like be like really shocked with your mouth open.
Yeah, that is some sociopath shit. But anyways, that's basically it for today. Let me know if this video changed your opinion on MrBeast or what you guys thought about it.
Okay, good. He didn't talk about the $1 million 24 hours. If he said it's rigged or maybe fake, I mean, if it's rigged, it's not that bad, right? If he actually did spend some money, like a few $100,000, good for him, bro. But if he actually didn't, I'm gonna be breaking down.
Stay tuned, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. Stay cool, fam.